What is up, guys? Wolfhound22 here, bringing you a Let's Play of Prison Architect. It looks like it's in the vein of like some old school games like Roller Coaster Tycoon or Zoo Tycoon, where you're going to be making up a prison, though. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but it looked interesting to me watching a trailer, and I used to love these games. I also played a bunch of Carosoft, I believe is the name of the company, on mobile, like Mega Mall Tycoon or Mega Mall Story, Pro Soccer Story. So I've always been a fan of these games. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with the prison stories. Go ahead and turn that audio down just a little bit. It is a little loud. We'll go 50% on everything. Alright. Gonna change anything else? 24-hour clock, we'll keep that on. I don't know if any of this stuff will be any good. But alright. So, not really sure what any of these are, so we'll just go ahead and select prison stories and see what it is. So, death row. Contracted to build an execution chamber at the prison in time for the scheduled execution of Federal Romsey. Currently serving life for a double premeditated murder. Oh man, it's pretty grim. In this chapter you learn the basics of construction. Okay, so maybe we'll go ahead and go through the tutorials in this first episode before we actually get going. So again, I don't know anything about this. Haven't even touched it yet, so let's see what we got to do. We got some Tapper, Zavala, Gibbs, Hale, Bishop. These all seem like inmate names. Sorry if any of you guys' names are that. Bray. That Clegg. Interesting. Some very interesting names. Are we awaiting the prisoner? Okay. So I guess it's just giving us a little bit of an overview of the world. Okay, here we go. He's the guy. Oh boy. So we're gonna build an execution chamber. That seems very, very grim here. So he's getting his last rites read. Oh boy. So am I controlling it? Nope. Okay, answer. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility. He's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. Ugh, okay. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for this guy's big day. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step of any project like this is to construct the building itself. We need to make sure we have enough space inside to fit all the rooms we require. In this instance, we need an execution chamber and a cell. So let's get started. To construct a new building, press left on the D-pad to open the construction menu and then select structure. From there, simply select building. Brick. Position the cursor where you would like to start building, hold X, and drag out the shape of the building you would like to create. Alright, so hit left. Structure. Brick. So I guess we're just going to make the... Okay, this is a little sensitive here. Oh, we gotta hold it in. Ooh, $4,000. I guess that's not too bad. The workmen are responsible for the construction of the building. They'll collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait for them to finish, let's take a look around. Use the right stick to move the camera around and use R2 and L2 to zoom in and out. Alright, so I guess while we're waiting for it to build, we'll zoom around. Okay, that zooms in. Wow, oh wow, you can zoom way out. I like that. A lot of games, it says you can zoom out and then this would be it. So you still gotta scroll around, but this lets you see everything, which I like. I wish you could kind of drag and hold to move around instead of having to go to the edge of the screen. But that's alright. So what we got down here? We got storage. What am I? Oh god. I want to drag. I want to use like a mouse pad and drag them around. Do I want to do that? Am I making them go places I don't really want? Oh. Guards. I probably don't want guards sitting in storage. So, let's see. What do we want you guys? The mess hall. What the red means compared to the orange. So we're gonna go ahead and send these guys back into here. Looks like that's where they're heading, and there's 2 cops in there. That could be pretty bad. You need to be able to get in and out of the new building, so let's add an entrance. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Build a jail door, press right on the D-pad. Again to open the construction menu, and then select doors and walls. The doors and walls menu opens, simply select large jail door, position the cursor inside the highlighted rectangle, and press X to build the door. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so walls and doors. Can I? Oh, I have to hit on the D-pad. That's weird. Okay. Door large. Build. Okay. Job. I want to prioritize that job. I guess I want to have them finish the building first. So, I'll go ahead and keep looking around to see what else we got here. So, there's all the cops. I still am curious what the point of the different colored uniforms. So, there's some red, some orange, and a little gray. Obviously, those are the cops. Maybe death row? Maybe these guys aren't as bad. Huh. I'm sure we'll find that out over time. So what else do we got here? So I don't want to follow him anymore. Can I unfollow? Alright. There's some cells. There's some more cells. Lots of cells. Kitchen. Foreman's office. Chief's office. Warden's office. There's power station. Canteen. I don't know what these areas are. More cells. Showers. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on there. Everybody's back in their cells. So far, seems pretty peaceful. Okay, so what is this? As I said, we need a cell and an execution room inside our new building. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. You can build brick walls by returning to the walls and doors menu by pressing left on the D-pad to open the construction menu, and then select the walls and doors. Alright, let's get back over here. So, construct, walls and doors, bricks. Okay, that's right, you gotta drag, hold X and then drag. Alright. I selected anything else? No, there's construction. Okay, so I guess they're gonna head over there and do some more construction. I wonder if I can bring these guys that are standing outside over to help, maybe make things go a little quicker. What are you guys all doing here? I select you all? I just left the cops. Okay. Send you guys maybe in here. Seems like I should have a little more guards. Let's go there. Why not? I select these guys. Are they just hanging around for any particular reason? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what these guys are just kind of hanging out here. I think they'd be selecting deliveries, but the guys seem to be just pulling up and taking them in. So, I don't know. These guys, I guess, are going to just hang around, or they're going to head back outside. Okay, so I'm not really sure what the point of these guys outside the building are. Seems like we're a little light on guards over here. Seems a little concerning. I mean, we do have an office here operating the CCTV. What's going on here? Oh, okay, the building. Okay, I haven't actually watched them build. Nice. So now I guess we're gonna have to build. Good work. Now add large jail doors to these dividing walls. Let me guess. Left on the D-pad. You'll need to rotate one of these large jail doors before you place it. You can do this by clicking L3. Construct doors. Large jail door. So let's go ahead and put that one there. And then we need to rotate. Like that? Yeah, like that. Excellent. Pretty straightforward so far. So we have to do. Okay, so L1 brings up your to-do list. Add doors to the interior. Okay, so that's already there. We're just waiting for the work. Repair that. Okay. So I'm curious. Do we have to wait for? I put those jail doors in there. So do we wait for delivery first, and then maybe we get jail doors? I mean, I can't really select that. It says dump. I don't know what that means. Table dump. Okay. This is the tutorial, so I'm sure a lot of things are blocked out. Let's see what we have at the top. Low. I'm gonna guess maybe the environments. Okay, yeah, it looks like we are getting delivery, and then they come in here and install. I haven't noticed like a timer or anything on how long these will take. So anyway, so we have 43 inmates. So we have, I'm guessing, capacity of 51. We have 43 inmates. 20 guards. Capacity we have 19, and 35 workers we have 32. Okay. So day one, the 1029. Little triangle go faster. Okay, maybe not. That's looking good. We now need to designate the room type of each room in our new building so that everyone knows what each room is to be used for. Well, I'm gonna guess the one with the killing room. It's gonna have something that you'll know about. Use this room menu to designate a cell in the smaller area where a condemned inmate will rest until it's time to perform the execution. This is really kind of dark. Then I guess it is prison architect, so that is to be expected. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. So rooms. We're gonna go cell. That's cell. So we're just gonna select cell. And then execution. We're gonna come here and just place execution. Okay, so they died by electric chair. Okay. Interesting. Do I have to do anything? Oh, I have to draw. Oh, okay, I missed the draw part. Okay, so we need to draw that. And then we need to draw. So I was just selecting in there. So you actually need to draw the entire room. Okay. So that's all done. Okay, so now we have them designated. I'm gonna guess I have to put some stuff in there. So those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. Cell needs to contain a bed and a toilet, of course, at a bare minimum to meet the legal requirements. The execution room obviously requires the electric chair, of course, and is used to perform executions. Yeah. To add new objects to a room, press left on the D-pad. Okay, so that's always construction. So I'm kind of curious, like, I mean, I know for the game we need to designate it, but I mean, isn't it kind of obvious the one with the toilet and the bed is the cell, and the one that has the electric chair is execution? I mean, it is a game, so I guess we gotta do that. It seems pretty obvious to me. So we got bed. Right, can I put the bed? Alright, that was weird. Okay. So, why is it not? Not letting me install the bed. Maybe we'll start with the toilet. Maybe that'll be a little easier. We're gonna rotate it. Oh, okay. So that was weird. It didn't kind of give any functionality that I was actually placing it. No kind of feedback. So, okay, and then the electric chair. Okay, so now there's an outline flashing. I guess the bed just didn't show up very well. Okay, so not only is the left cursor to the edge of the screen moves around, but if you use the right cursor, you can actually just scroll around the entire map. Okay, that's good to know. That's very helpful. Alright, so just waiting for that execution chair. And then I guess we'll get underway. Tutorial is actually a little bit longer than I was expecting. So seems like this is going to consist of the entire first episode of this Let's Play. Can I speed it up? The danger level is... Okay, triangle pulls the menu. So the danger level is low. 42 prisoners stay. They are well treated. Well, that's good. Daily cash in 10,000. Daily cash out. So okay, so I'm plus 2,000 a day. I have 590,000 to my disposal. So can I speed it up? Oh, I can. Oh, super fast. Nice. I keep this up in mind for the future. Alright, CEO. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. Not as much and feel comfortable. It's up to you though. These aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility will look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside could use some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. I mean, yeah, I can get behind that. This the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once, would you believe? Oh god, now we're gonna get his backstory. But yeah, okay. It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do our job. Oh wow, it's kind of deep there. Once you are satisfied with the facility, satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner's transfer to his new cell. Simply place the cursor on the snapshot in his cell and press X to initiate the transfer. Okay, so you know, let's mess around a little bit. Let's go ahead and pretty it up a little bit here. Can I construct some more? Ah, yeah. Okay, so oh wow, there's a lot here. So flooring. Just can I do this for outside maybe? So we want to bring this. There it goes. What do you think? Here and here. That looks better. Alright, so we're going to build that. I mean, maybe a metal floor in the execution room. Spillage? That's really bad. That was a dumb joke. Let's do metal flooring. I mean, let's get some fancy tiles in his cell, because why not go out being fancy? Okay, so you can set R1 to scroll. Bookshelf, window. Gotta give him a window. Some bars there. Some bars there. I mean, is he gonna have time to read books? I mean, it seems like you're kind of mocking him a little bit, like, hey, here's some books. You're not gonna have any time for it. Go ahead and start it. You never know what happens at the end of The Lord of the Rings, but hey, here we go. And there's still a light. I guess there's already light there. I'll go 2 lights. Okay, I guess I can't really do it. So, alright, so we'll go ahead and speed this up real quick. Go ahead and put the tiles in there, the floor. Normal speed. Okay, so we got fancy tile with a light and 2 windows. Got some metal flooring in there. Got pathway. You know what? Let's get some wood flooring in the entryway, so it looks, you know, a little nicer than just a concrete floor. Fancy. So let's go ahead and speed that up. I like how fast you can make it go. That makes things very nice. Okay, so there's the bookshelf. There's the other window. Let's get that metal floor, a wood floor in there. There it goes. Done. I like it. Oh, so we can pause. Oh, that's kind of nice. I do like that we can go ahead and pause it and look around. We don't have to worry about losing time. Maybe we're not getting any money, but things aren't progressing, so they won't get out of hand. So kind of weird. Those payphones just kind of sort of sitting outside. I mean, I understand they get there. Well, I guess that's not outside. Yeah, it is outside. Looks like it's just a fenced-in area for the outside. I don't know. Do prisons have phone booths? I mean, I know you get your calls and everything, but a bunch of them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pause. And where are you at, buddy? Time to meet your maker. Let's see what happens here. Oh boy. Made the call. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilty as charged. Okay. He even confessed. Want to know what he did? I don't really want to know. It's juicy stuff. Oh geez, do I really want to know this? It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Okay. Oh. What the? Are they gonna actually show it? Hey. This is a cutesy little looking game, but oh my god. Okay. That's not really what I was expecting from this game. That took a turn. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, don't. What are you going to do? That's a little... I wasn't expecting that from this game at all. And again, Prison Architect, you kind of get what you pay for here, but I mean, you guys strategically placed arms, so you don't actually see anything. I mean, I know it said partial nudity, but I didn't really know what to expect. Huh, okay. That was pretty wrong in all ways. Clear as day, if you ask me. Deserves every volt he's gonna get. Okay, well then. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he committed this crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? You want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Jeez. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't operational yet because it doesn't have any power. We could have told me that before. We need to connect it directly to the power station that supplies our prison with its electricity. Oh wow. This is it's pretty in depth actually. We are now viewing the prison in the underground view. This view, you can see the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables shown in green. Power is provided in the prison by this power station, which draws electricity from the national grid. These guys don't have any power. That's not good. As you can see, this entire cell block is with power. Oh god. That's not going to be good. Are they riding? To fix this problem, we first need to switch back to the underground view to understand why the lights are without power. Okay, the nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. You need to extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. To construct new electrical cables, press left on the open the construction menu and select the power supply. Place electrical cables in highlighted areas to provide power for this cell block ASAP. Okay. Yeah, we don't want prisoners just running wild, I guess. Power supply. Electrical cables. Run it this way. And we're going to just run that like this. Is that it? Do I need to run them into the... Okay, so I'm gonna guess that's just flashing because... Well, he was working on there before, so obviously they had power. Alright, I'll forgive you guys for now. One prisoner says they are well treated. Oh man, that means they're not happy anymore? Hey, all of them were happy like 2 hours ago. No, none of them are happy. Alright, let's go ahead and speed that up. They come in here and finish that up. I do like the inclusion of the workers actually coming in and working. Adds a little something extra. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Okay. Use some more electrical cables to connect the execution facility to the power station. The electrical chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power supplies. This means that you'll need to connect it up directly with the electrical cables. Okay, construction, power supply, electrical cables. Go here, and I'm gonna go here. Is that wrong? I'm gonna go and speed that up. Okay, here we go. Let's shuttle walk right through the wall. Okay, I like how they even make sure they go in the building to connect the cable. They just walk through the wall to do it. We're almost done, I think. We should test in the execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. Are we testing it on somebody? I'm just going to turn on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Oh, I don't think this is going to end well. Alright. Oh, God. All the power is gone. Oh, boy. This isn't going to go well at all. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped the circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. Is there going to be a riot? We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electrical chair generates. Adding capacitors to our power station allows it to handle having more electrical items connected to it. Build 3 more capacitors around the power station so it has enough capacity to handle us turning on the electric chair. Okay, gotta get power supply to the left, power supply, capacitors. Can you rotate it? We can't drag that one actually. What's going on here? Following her? Okay, so I must have selected her and started following her for some reason. I maybe that was intentional. Is she the one that's going to be installing the capacitors? Yeah, okay, so she's installing one of them. So where are all the prisoners doing this? They're actually all behaving. Will the cells be working? Without power? Apparently so. That's good. What's that? Okay, there we go. Let's get those capacitors in. 1. Let's speed this up. 2, 3. Perfect. Alright. Now we've made these improvements, we should be able to get the power back up and running. So let's give it a go. Switch the power station back on by placing the cursor over it and pressing the X button. Perfect. Looks like the lights are back on all over the prison, which is a good sign. Now we need to test the electric chair again and hope the power station copes with the extra load this time. Testing the electric chair is easy. You just need to switch it on. Place the cursor over it and press the X button. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I guess it works. Well done, I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that is important to our business. Okay? Try not to worry about what happens next. Well, are you going to show me what happens? Well, of course you are. You get the priest involved, wearing on my conscience. I just built it. I had no control. It was a tutorial, I swear. I didn't want to. This is grim. Way more than it looks like it's going to be. It's all happy and fancy and fun, and boom. Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. You must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. Okay. This is what we've been building to, I guess. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon. He will have the final judgment on you. Again, for the art style and the characters, this is a pretty dark game. I mean, I guess, again, it's Prisoner Architect. You know, what are you expecting? Rainbows and frolicking through the fields. But, I don't know, somehow I didn't expect that this is what I was getting into. I just thought Builder, I love these kind of games. So, yay, fun. And then we are executing somebody. So, yeah. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. So it's already bad enough that we're executing somebody, then we have to make the guy apologize and be regretful for what he did, so then it's even worse. I mean, say what you will about the death penalty and what you feel about it, but wow. Deep stuff right there. So what's the conclusion to all of this? Oh, okay, that's it. So I guess these stories there's 5 of them, they're tutorials, but they're also little, I guess, exactly stories, like I said. And then I'm going to guess this is just how we start our own from scratch, and there's World of the Wardens. So we'll have to try them all. So I hope you enjoyed episode 1. It definitely took a little more of a dark turn than I was expecting. But if you liked it, please hit that like button, share, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time for episode 2. This is Wolfhound22 signing out.